Hello, beautiful Lightful Souls. Trisha Barker here. I am excited to connect with you, my YouTube crowd, because I would like to, if at all possible, get those of you who are interested to post your name below. And I'm going to have a drawing to give away a copy of my book, my memoir, is set to release April 16th, and it is titled Angels in the OR, What Dying Taught Me About Healing, Survival, and Transformation. It marks my first collaboration with publisher Post Hill Press and will be distributed by Simon & Schuster. Many of you know I was an ordinary college student at the University of Texas when a serious car accident completely changed my life forever. While in surgery, I had a near-death experience that altered my faith and outlook on the world around me immediately. And this is my story of that moment and my journey through this culture as a young woman with new spiritual insights and challenges. I looked at myself much like I would look at anyone in a culture, kind of like a sociological project. I looked at how my environment affected me, how my country affected me, how my family affected me, and all the different factors at play. That could be poverty, that could be many different things that stretch across my life. And I wanted to show how that love of God can literally heal anything. So no matter what your struggle is, your struggle may not be the same as mine, but no matter what yours is, if you call on that love of God, if you bring that love of God into your life, then certainly there is great magic and great healing that is available to you. And that is my ultimate goal for writing this book, is to spread healing. So my entire professional career and college career has been around studying writing. So studying artists, studying people who write in order to push their culture forward in some way or another. And generally artists are a little controversial and they can't help it because they're trying to push the culture in a new direction and really open minds. And so when I sat down to write this book, I knew that it would be slightly controversial, and just getting it to publication was certainly a journey because I combined some things that normally aren't combined in a book. So even though this is a book about a near-death experience, it's also very much about being a human being and walking, through this world and experiencing things that are pretty traumatic and pretty hard to recover from. But it isn't written to bring you down. It is written to show you that anything can be transformed, that the angels are working with us in our lives, and that service is the greatest thing that we can possibly do, because it's not what you've experienced, it's how you transform it and how you connect with the world that really makes for the greatest healing. And it's a journey. I mean, it's not something, healing just doesn't occur overnight. And so in order to show that in a book, I certainly had to follow that healing journey through the book. But I worked very hard to make it a quick read in many ways, one that you could read at the beach or on a plane or somewhere, but also one that the words were simple enough to really kind of sink into your consciousness and really center a type of healing for you. And that's my blessing and my hope, is that even my words might somehow transform something, help you release something if you identify with me in some way. And I know just from doing readings and from connecting with people that if you're drawn to me, you do identify with me in some way. And I just think how wonderful if my release is also your release and your expansion into greater and greater light and greater love from God flowing into every aspect of your life, because there is no more powerful force than that. And that connection to God is everything. So if I draw your name, please put your name below and let me know that you will write an Amazon review for me. You might, get the Kindle if you haven't purchased the book, and I'm going to send you a paperback so that you can write a review then if you have already ordered a paperback book and I'm sending you a signed copy, consider donating it to the unsigned copy to a local library or rape crisis center or safe haven for domestic violence or survivors, or an orphanage or juvenile detention center, jail, college, Unity Church, local IANS group, any spiritual center that you think the book is right for, or any place that is in need of great healing and hope, whatever that place might be. You know, I have students who are HIV positive and are speakers at different communities around the Metroplex. And, you know, if you want to donate to a center like that, or to any center that matters to you, then please do that. So I would very much love your support. I talk about a lot of societal issues in this book, but I also talk about that spiritual love that, you know, we're both human and physical, and we're also powerful spiritual beings. And so this book really addresses both issues. And it also is my attempt as a creative writing instructor and lover of words to write something that pushes my culture in a new direction, a direction that embraces healing to a greater degree. That's my ultimate goal, is that healing just becomes part of the conversation for younger people, for older people, for everyone. That you know, healing speeds up too. That's my bigger push, is that, you know, we live in these times where there's so much information. So why not put out the idea that healing can occur for you quickly? So I would love it if you posted your name below. Let me know that you want to be entered in the contest, and do this quickly. I'll probably do this within the next couple of days, and I hope to connect with you. But thank you so much, and may you be very, very blessed.